Before you sit down to quilt, it's important to sketch your designs and build that muscle memory. In this series, Classic Blocks and Free Motion Designs, I am sharing different quilt blocks and ideas for free motion quilting designs. Let's get started. Today we will be putting daisies in our Sawtooth Star block. For our daisy motif, you have to decide if you want a flower with a circular center, that classic look, or if you just want to do a flower that is just a group of pebbles and no center. I really like that center portion. So I'm going to draw my daisies with that center circle. And I start from the side of my Sawtooth Star, and I'm just gonna fill this star portion with flowers and leave the background plain for today. And I want this to be a very whimsical traveling design. So I'm going to draw my daisy and then come around, and remember, we're practicing drawing in all different directions. So I can go back out the same way and get as many pebbles. And then the nice thing about that circle in the center is I can use that to travel out a different direction. And I want to do a half daisy there so that I can travel to different places in my block, and just come out here and maybe do a little bit smaller daisy, but travel around. And it's not going to matter how many petals our daisies have. If some have 5, some have 7, and practice sketching the opposite way. If you happen to go mostly clockwise, then perhaps get a few that are counterclockwise. And this one I'm going to get really funky and go all the way around the corner there. And then maybe do one where the petals reach out, and you can go over your meandering line or incorporate it into the design. And just keep looping around. Some of your leaves may get really funky, but we're just doing sketch practice, so that's okay. And you can decide, is that looking like too many petals on that flower? Then maybe you want to work on being more consistent and just doing like 5 petals at a time. So you'd have to make sure you're spacing things out to only get those 5 petals. Yeah, see, that one got way too flat on one side, but we'll just keep working with those big old fat daisy petals. And if I try to make the center too big, That means my petal shapes get kind of awkward, and there we have our daisy pattern, just linked there between the petals with a circular center and as many petals as you want to put around that shape. I can see those free motion quilting muscles building. If you'd like the companion workbook for our sketch series, please visit truebluequilts.com. For a quick and easy project, try the 5-yard baby quilt. I'll see you in the next video.